What's up, chat? Hope everybody's been having a great day so far. We're back with some Tales of Arise. Part 2, taking where we left off. We have just beat Lord Balsith of Plaglia. And yeah, we have woken up in the coma after using the blazing sword. So let's see where we go.
We should think about eating soon.
Really? Not all that hungry myself.
Don't make me say it again.
Yeah, good idea.
Appreciate everybody tuning in. What's up, Firehawk? What's up, Prince Vegeta? And yeah, here we go. Humbling Blade.
That blazing sword's turned out to be even stronger than I expected.
Yeah.
With that much sheer power, elemental types are hardly a concern anymore. You can bring practically any foe down to their knees in a flash.
Don't count on me being able to pull off another Gates of Fire. That only happened because I had the help of that spirit vessel monster too.
Still, you did defeat Balseph with it, which means it can also take down the other lords. That's enough for me. Besides, if it was any stronger, your body wouldn't be able to handle it. Have you forgotten what happened after we finished off Balseph?
Fix the
No.
camera here.
But aren't you scared of having that much power inside of you? Even a little?
Why would I be? Power provides opportunity. You don't expect me to simply throw it away,
Right.
do you?
No, I get it. It's a good ace to have up our sleeve, that's for sure. I'll make the most of it. Well, as much as I can without becoming charcoal.
Explosive healer.
What are those things I sometimes see you chuck out in the middle of fights?
What? You mean my bombs?
Bombs? As in the things people use to clear out rocks? But I could have sworn I saw something other than fire burst from some of yours.
That's because these aren't ordinary bombs. They're specially made ones filled with astral energy.
Okay. And why do you shoot the bombs after you release them?
It's a part of my strategy. The effects of my bombs change when I fire bullets of a different astral element at them. It makes it difficult for enemies to predict what effect they'll have, or when they'll go off.
One moment you're using powerful bombs, the next you're using powerful healing arts. They're kinda on the opposite ends of the spectrum, aren't they?
Think of it this way. If you ever get caught up in the blast of one of my bombs and you manage not to die, I'll be able to heal you using my
And
arts.
you manage not to die.
I'll do my best to not die then.
Alright, where's this out? I want it. Up here we go. Oh, hi. Woohoo! Rabbit ears. Okay. Bye-bye,
I'm
little bud.
surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought. Do you see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after...
Quest.
I'm skeptical.
Must have gone through the Sandus Ravine to get here, right? Is that Zugo still out there? Big guy, looks like insect with wings, has a sights for
Right.
eyes. Yeah. I didn't want to fight it. That one. That's the one. It's hard to feel safe knowing it's still out there. I'd like to see it. Get his comeuppance one of these days. Especially since people that deliver that comeuppance are going to enjoy a pretty mighty payday on account of all materials that they learn. Sorry about that, chat. You can use them to make new weapons, stand up to the run out a little better, even with our actual art handicap. With the odd tray, I can usually gather a few people and get the material myself, but something that big is bound to be beyond my capabilities. If there was a good way to beat it. We'll take it on.
All right.
I don't see the harm in doing that. Do you hear what you're saying? We've got enough to worry about as it is, without inviting even more danger. Your random pal's right. I know you're strong, but I think this Zoogle might be beyond you. It's not like I need you guys to take it down for us right away, but how should I put it? If anybody has a shot at it, I think it'd still be you guys eventually, once you feel like you're up to the challenge it is. When you are, would you be willing to give it a shot? You can bring other people along with you to help, of course. That sounds fair. Sure. Giant Zoogle hunt. Alright. Defeat the mantis in the center.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Hello there. Another quest.
Yes.
Should talk to the blacksmith.
Nice.
I did. Didn't realize you can make weapons out of Zoogle parts. That you can. Knowing that could help me out with a little something, you know, those golems, the big rat guys, the ones like that, yeah. Yeah, that's it. For weapons. If so, a ton of them roaming around causing trouble. Looks like we'll need to forge weapons too. Can you get 3 stone fragments off those guys and bring them back here?
Got it.
What we can do.
Yes.
Fight some and bring stone fragments, that'd be great. Sorry to add more to your plate, but you've been really helping me out. Easy peasy. Another quest over here. Collect this one.
What?
It's very simple.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing satisfying when I'm wearing, not even a little. There's only so much you can do with a few pieces of cloth, though. I think now that Calaglia is free, I should be free to... What the hell? What at?
Sure.
Talk to your opinion on what I can stand out and look more handsome.
What? I'm not so sure.
Say what? Like to you or Shri? My bad.
Well? Sure.
What's that?
I thought I was used to fire by now.
Probably. Alright. Oh no. Somebody's down and injured.
This is...
Didn't realize there's... Nah.
Yeah.
Go see the work that I did because apparently Alphen was out for 3 weeks. The main character, Iron Mask. His real name is Alphen. Alphen. I tried telling her she's done more than enough. She not be healing people.
What?
Shion. Why do you keep people at arm's length? You're always trying to wave it off whenever someone's nice to you. Like with Tosa just now. why couldn't you just accept her gratitude?
Our interests just happen to overlap. I don't want people thinking I'm doing things to be nice when in reality
Okay.
they benefit both of us.
Let it.
All I care about is that we hurry up and defeat the Lords.
See, that's what I mean. You want to defeat the Lords.
She's
I
so
may
like.
have been skeptical at first, but
I mean, her thorns are
now
one thing.
I really believe you meant it. Yet despite that, you still took the time to help out those injured Dahnans,
sweet.
didn't you?
Character
I
development.
did it
people.
because it was necessary and I got roped into helping out.
Is that the same reason you helped that kid in Balsev's castle? Because it sure didn't look that way to me.
Oh. Calm down.
You've helped me too. Not just with my injuries, but by being there for me as well. Even though I can't feel pain, the injuries I get from using the blazing sword could probably kill me. That thought alone should be terrifying. But I know you'll always be there by my side, ready to heal me. It's because of you that I can wield the blazing sword.
All right, calm down here.
Don't just close in on me like that!
As we.
If you get any closer, you're going to set off my thorns, you know.
I mean, you can't feel it anyway.
I was just trying to compliment you.
You were?
Yes. Compliments are good, right?
What now?
Xion, your thorns! It's okay. I'll stop talking about it.
You will?
In any case, I'm just glad that you're the one who ended up with the Master Core. Thank you, Xion, for everything.
Weird.
Now let's go check out those gates of fire.
So her thorns are like.
Really? I swear. You're bad for the heart.
Okay, Alpha Tip, let's go check out these gates of fire.
Okay, off we go. I don't see any soldiers or their pet Zeugles. Just strays roaming around.
They must have split once Balsef kicked the bucket and they had nobody left to obey.
It's one way to look at it. That's the entrance to the castle. I want that. Through the gates of fire. Hello, Zeugles.
Out of our way!
You're finished!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Easy peasy.
Looks like it could be worth something.
I'll take you all on! Splash! We turn the tables on them.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
I see you, Mr. L.
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
Can we open this? Probably owls I missed, but we'll get them later. On to the gates of fire. On to the next area. Next lord. Let's get it. Cutscene.
That monster that appeared from the spirit vessel, and the power inside the blazing sword, they're both born of the same thing.
Fire.
It's all astral energy harvested from the souls of dying Danans.
I suppose so.
And it was the Danans who gave their lives for today. Their power, after all this time, is what finally destroyed Balsef and his wall.
Yes.
By the way, what happened to all the energy that we released?
It's dispersing and spreading across Dana as we speak, finding its way back to where it belongs.
And all the energy the Renans have harvested? Where does that go? Once Sovereign's decided, I mean. I wager they don't give it back, right? What? Can't tell the Danan that? Or about why you want to kill all the lords?
Oh, like you don't have anything to hide? The Blazing Sword. It's powered by the burning astral energy of the Master Core I possess. So why don't you explain how it manifested into the shape of that beast, hmm? Just how did you manage that?
How am I supposed to know? My memory's a complete blank, remember?
Yeah.
Fine, be that way. It's not like we ever trusted each other any...
Hello. Who are you?
She's still not awake?
Not yet. Her injuries aren't serious, but she's severely weakened. Must have been quite a fight.
There's nothing we can give her?
If only. What with the beatings we've taken lately, we're barely getting by on the little provisions we have as it is.
That bad, huh? If there are no supplies here, then... That's it. We need Doc.
Doc? The same Doc that took care of you?
Yeah. He's back in Mosgul. If anyone can help us, it's him.
They're not wrong.
In that case, would you mind asking for us? I'd go myself, but I'm tied up here for now.
Not a problem. Leave it to me.
Alright. The girl from the outside.
I wonder what that girl's deal is. Never imagined anyone would ever come from outside the walls of Calaglia.
It's really not that big of a deal. There are more realms out there than just Calaglia, you know.
Maybe it sounds normal to you, but I've been behind those walls for as long as I can remember.
Fair point.
Of course I knew there was more out there. But it sure didn't feel like it when unscalable walls are trapping you in.
I hate to burst your bubble, but the rest of Dana isn't much better. The world's full of lords who are just as bad as Balsef.
I know. That girl must have had her reasons for coming over to our territory. Even so, it's nice to see there really is life beyond the walls of Calaglia. It might not mean much to you, but that's reason enough for me to be happy.
Alfred's so down to earth, bro. Maybe fast travel to Dot? Because that'll make life a hell of a lot easier.
so quiet. From now on, no one is going to be...
Hello, Doc.
Hey there, Doc.
Who are you?
It's me, Iron Mask. Though these days I go by Alphen. I finally remembered my name.
Alphen? I heard that was the guy who brought down Balseph. Wait, you're telling me you're the liberator of Calaglia?
Yes,
Our
sir.
own Iron Mask? Of all the people.
I told you, I'm Alphen now. And I didn't overthrow Balseph alone.
Even so, that's no small feat you've accomplished. And you managed to get your face back, too. That woman with you, the Renin?
You know about her?
Only what I've heard from rumors. I wasn't sure I believed it, but now I suppose I must.
Correct.
Doc, she...
Thank you.
You sure you should be saying that to a Renin?
I'm not saying it to any old Renin. I'm saying it to you, young lady.
Wow.
I only helped because it was in my interests as well.
Of course, I would imagine as much. But that doesn't change the end result. The two of you defeated Balseph, and now all of us are free. That is a fact.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Doc.
I should be the one thanking you. I'll never be able to repay what you two have done.
Well, actually,
Anyway, I'm guessing you didn't come here just to catch up.
Right. We need your advice. We found a girl who's collapsed from exhaustion, and she needs medicine. Do you know anything that could help?
If she's that weak, she may need a nutritional boost. The herbs I have here won't be enough. Oh, have you tried searching Kirt Garrison?
here to Garrison.
No. We passed it on our way here, but...
With all the Renin soldiers gone, that place should be empty now. If we're lucky, maybe they left something you can use.
Good idea. We'll take a look. Kirt Garrison. If I'm not mistaken, that's located off to the side of the railroad tracks.
Wherever it is, just make it quick.
Right. Damn. Don't need to be so pushy. Alright. Let's go see if we can find these herbs, shall we? Is this letter here? There's a letter. Oh, it's there. I didn't even know there's a chest back here. Grilled fish recipe.
There's no point in reading it unless you plan on making it.
Maybe I do want to make it. Any more secret chests? Oh. Scrap. Nice. They're finally getting their lives back together. Wrong way.
You look happy.
Do I? I guess I am.
Sorry about that, Chet.
Getting thanked for everything by someone I actually know? It made it really hit home that we made a difference.
Yeah.
That guy's a strange one, though.
Doc? I don't think he's that odd.
He is, though. He thanked me, a Renin, for helping, despite everything my people have put him through over the years.
Yeah.
He's free now. He doesn't have to act nice around my kind.
He's not acting. He means it. And like he said before, he was thanking you as an individual, Shion, not just some Renin.
That's what makes it so strange.
Would you have preferred he yelled and threw rocks at you?
Oh God.
I'm not saying that. It's just hard for me to understand him.
That's understandable.
Okay, off we go.
I understand where she's coming from. After dealing with, like, everything for that little bit, what the people actually put these people through. Grilled mushrooms.
You think it might be useful? We should try it and see how it turns out.
Grilled mushrooms, huh? Come on, climb. Hello, bees.
No choice. You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
Rising Wyvern.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
No choice. Take this!
Mega Ray!
You're finished! Slash!
Hear me!
Rising Wyvern!
Get out of here.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Should be an entrance over here. Hello.
I won't forgive you!
Here I come! It's over! Rising Wyvern!
Nice.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Peppers, love to see it.
I won't forgive you!
Swallow Blade! Rising Wyvern!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Here. A chest question mark? $500. I think that's it. Alright. Let's grab this.
Think this is it?
How would I know?
I don't know.
It matches the description we were given, at least. No,
I hope you're right. There's no way I'm coming all the way back here.
just to be safe, I think
It's a
before we head
far
back
walk.
to Ulzabek, we should maybe have Doc double check this is the right stuff.
All right, but let's make it quick.
Will do. Pepper. Kill these
No
lambs.
choice! Slash!
Hear me!
Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Take this!
Man. Too easy.
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
A little more over here.
An opponent like this should be easy. Rising Wyvern! Mirage! This could be useful.
On. Gonna take it back to now. And go hear that heal the mysterious girl.
Did you find anything useful?
Yes.
We think this might work, but we wanted you to take a look at it first.
Let's see. Ah, this stuff. Yes, this'll work. I'd hurry over and give it to the girl right away.
Right, then we'll...
Say, Iron Mask. No, sorry. It's Alphen now, right?
Correct.
Are you and that young woman planning to stick together moving forward?
Yeah, I think so.
I see.
Is that the problem?
You know, I think things just might be starting to change.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Oh, well.
I'm not sure of that myself, but I feel like after being stalled for a long time, the gears of progress are finally starting to turn again. I imagine people are going to have things to say about the two of you, but you simply keep doing what you feel is right.
You right?
If you ever get tired and need to rest, feel free to come back here. Until then, take care of yourself.
Thanks, Doc.
Well, what's some inspiring words, man? That kind of show. Dude ran all the way there.
Okay, off we go.
Not even gonna bother fighting all these things. Oezelbeek. Where am I going? I lost it. This is alright. Maybe this is right. No, that's okay.
Is this what you asked for?
Perfect. That'll do nicely. I had a feeling you'd come through for us. With this, the little one should be right as rain in no time.
She's a child? I guess, yeah, she does look like a
I
child.
can't believe it. Not often we get visitors from Cyslodia around here.
Cyslodia?
Cyslodia?
Calaglia's neighbor. One of the 5 realms.
Oh.
What with that wall in the way, I guess it's not surprising. But I've never actually met someone from the outside world before.
Up till now, the only time the gates ever opened was to let Renan convoy units in and out.
No one ever thought to stow away and hitch a ride out?
This place might be a living hell, but when next door is a living hell too, you start thinking it doesn't matter much one way or the other.
Fair enough.
So you're Rinwell, and you're with the Cyslodian resistance known as the Silver Swords.
Oh.
Your organization sent a group of you to establish contact, but you're the only one who made it through. That sound about right?
Damn.
Lately, our people's oppression has become more and more severe. When we heard rumors that you had staged a successful rebellion in Calaglia, we hoped that maybe you could help us.
News sure gets around quickly, huh?
If you ask me, it's awfully convenient she just happened to show up now. Certainly raises a lot of red flags.
Please, I swear it's true! My people are dying! I risked my life trying to get here so I could find help.
It's okay.
No.
You did well. We'll take it from here.
I like Zephyr.
Hold on, Zephyr. You're not really thinking...
We'll join her. Alphen, start getting ready. I let you use the blazing sword, and we worked together to overthrow the lords. That was the deal, remember?
Yes.
Wait, is that a Renan? What is this?
Take it easy. It's complicated, but she's on our side. She helped to find some medicine for you.
She did? But no, she's a... I can't believe it.
The Renans from other realms could attack at any time.
That's for you all to worry about. I've got bigger fish to fry.
That sword of Alphen's is our best weapon. We can't just go lending him to other lands.
Even if you keep him here, the blade's as good as useless without me on board.
That's true.
And what makes you think I can't persuade you, Bright Eyes?
What makes you think you can? Last I checked, you couldn't even touch me.
Enough!
That's scary.
Alphen, what do you want to do?
I know all too well the hardships the slaves of this realm had to endure.
Yeah.
That's why I took up the sword.
Yeah.
To help them. If Dahnans are being oppressed in other realms, then I have to help them too.
Yeah.
Nath has a point. We can't discount the possibility of further attacks, but now our struggle has grown. It's become much larger than just liberating the people of Calaglia.
We can't be in 2 places at once, Zephyr.
True, which means we're limited in our options. We play this the same way we did with Balseph.
Oh boy.
I have a bad feeling about this.
You and me both, but it's too late for regrets.
Jeez, really? You don't say.
So, you're really going, huh? Just the four of you?
Afraid so. Look after the place while we're away.
Always the smooth talker. We'll do what we can to hold down the fort.
I believe in you.
We've got the Renans to keep us busy.
Good luck. Just remember,
Yeah, don't go killing anyone without good reason, I get it. I'm not about to repeat what they did.
Yeah.
let's move, people.
Let's get it. To Sistlodia. I wonder what that place looks like. Still all fire and brimstone. Zephyr has joined your party. Cardia Cliffs, a rocky reef. Okay. I wanted to read that, but I guess not. Or is this Sistlodia? Indian cycle.
Do you think we'll really be able to wipe the Renans off the face of Dana?
What?
Who said anything
Why
about
did you
doing that?
Yeah.
But we have to in order to survive. Don't we?
Now that you have the blazing sword, and have shown that we really can win this fight, do you really think we should go around killing every last Renan?
Probably not.
But what else are we supposed to do?
Say we go around killing Renans, so they don't kill us first. In turn, that'll just make more and more of them want to kill us. Where does it end once you enter such a vicious cycle?
Is that why you told Grenar not to kill any Renans without a good reason?
I'm not saying we should forgive and forget what they've done to us. But we can't let ourselves be dragged down by our own hatred either.
Dude, Zephyr is so
Hatred comes in many
wise.
forms. There's no one solution that will work in every situation. We have to keep searching for new ones if we're going to survive. It's a lifelong journey, finding the answers. That goes for you too. You have to come up with your own answers.
Why are we fighting?
Hey, Zephyr. Why do you keep fighting?
What do you mean?
Until I met you and the Crimson Crows, all the Danans I ever knew just accepted their lot in life as slaves.
Yeah.
Hell, even I was like that. But all of you in the Resistance are different. Even when you have no hope of winning, you keep on fighting. Why is that?
Come on, that's an easy one. I just refuse to live life as a slave. That's all.
Better to die fighting for freedom than to live as a slave, huh?
Let me ask you a question, Alphen. What does it mean to you to not be a slave any longer?
I guess
Question.
it means living a life not being ruled by the Renans, right?
But what about the Danans who died standing up to the Renans? Are they still slaves? Would they be truly free if all they did was follow my orders and die without knowing what it was they were doing?
But that's...
Being a slave isn't just a position. It's also a state of mind. Don't become
That's
my
an
slave,
interesting take.
Alphen.
Huh. That's actually a really weird, cool way to think about it.
Normally I don't pick on you.
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Oh, I did. Sonic Thrust. Serenade.
Another notch in the old belt.
Keep them coming.
You like that taste of freedom, kid?
I think I could get used to it. What's that over there? Some kind of castle?
Yeah, one that belongs to a different lord than Balsef.
Right, that makes sense. You said there were 5 of them in all, right?
Right. We've still got a lot of work ahead of us.
Guess I misread the landing.
Yes, baby. I like that. Nice. Alright. Let's continue.
Rinwell, right? It's nice to meet you. Does that little white animal...
I'll take you all off! Take this!
There!
Don't go charging off like
Well,
that!
we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
I'm sure I can put this to use.
Potato. Hello, bees.
Gotta break through!
This one's
You're
mine.
surrounded! Still got some energy left?
Need you ask?
Glad to hear it! In that case, cover me! Pathetic!
Pathetic. Almaindane mess? Oh, hello.
Let's dispose of the trash.
This one's all mine!
Mirage! Reload!
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Iron chunks. Cutscene? Hello.
What's got you so worked up, Hoodle?
Hoodle. Okay. Oh no! I'm coming, little owl
Is
buddy.
that?
Watch out! They know we're here.
Flying Zoogles, huh? This is going to get interesting.
They're nothing I haven't seen before.
Shion!
I'll shoot them down, you finish them off. Got it?
Fair enough.
Knock a flying enemy out of the sky, and it's as good as done.
Right. I'll see what I can do.
Talon Storm!
What was it those Zoogles were attacking just now?
Hello,
Is
little
that-
buddy.
What?
It's nothing.
I only helped because it was convenient. We couldn't have moved forward without clearing out those Zoogles. I don't know what's got you ticked off at me this time, but I suggest you keep your hands away from me.
No one asked you to help.
Rinwell, she healed its wounds. She's not trying to hurt it.
How can you be so...
Rinwell don't like Renans. And I mean, it's
They
understandable.
look like they're talking to each other.
He's probably happy to see another owl. I don't think Hoodle's ever met one before. He might have been wondering if he was the only one. Oh. You just barely got to say hi.
At least we know it's out there. I'm sure we'll run into it again somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. Right, Hoodle?
No.
We're in good form!
Sure.
Want to take a break?
Shion the sharpshooter.
I'm always impressed how good of a shot you are, Shion.
What do you mean?
Just that all I'm good for is throwing myself at things with all my might. By comparison, your way is more... how do I put it? Precise.
It's not like I'm that good of a... Look, that's just how it is with guns. If you miss, it's a wasted bullet you can't get back.
Is that why you're always aiming to exploit enemies' weak spots?
I wouldn't say every shot is that deliberate, but that is part of it. For example, if I see a flying enemy, I'll often go for their wings. Also, if I see a jumping enemy without wings, I know they're an easy target because they can't get out of the way while in the air. In your case, I bet it's easier for you to deal with enemies that stay on the ground, right?
Correct.
Definitely. Things that can fly circles around me are a real pain to deal with.
Exactly. It's important to keep your enemy's movements in check.
True. Although your shots have the added benefit of stunning enemies, so it's easier to swipe materials from them. It's really helped out.
It's nothing, really. As long as you keep doing your part when we fight, I'd say we're even.
Alright. What do you got for sale, buddy? Life bottles. Apple gel. Apple gel. Okay. What can I buy? Can I craft anything? Astral crystal grain. Astral crystal grain. Okay. These two are so meant for each other. Their character development is pretty cool. I'd like to see how the rest of this goes.
What are you staring for?
Do all Danon...
Shut up.
All right, guys. Ready to go?
Let's go. Danon Homeworld. Spooky. Before we continue this area real quick, chat, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Where the fuck are you? Creepy. Also creepy. Oh, cutscene.
I take it we're heading through here then?
Everything all right, Zephyr?
Yeah, it's nothing.
What is that? A ring?
It was my wife's.
Oh.
Your wife? You never mention anything about being married.
That's surprising?
You said was. So then, is she gone? Was it the Renans?
No, She was sick. I couldn't get her the medicine she needed, and then she was gone.
Damn.
I'd always wanted to show her the world as it could be.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. There are plenty of people out there more deserving of your sympathy than me.
But
Let's go.
Bro, I'm gonna be so, like, hurt if Zephyr dies at some point. If he dies. He better not die.
I'll take you all
If he dies, I'm releasing the Hounds of Hell on it. Somebody.
You're finished! Stay away from its toxins!
Some boy gonna catch his hands if Zephyr dies.
Pathetic!
Ever. Hello? I knew these statues couldn't be trusted.
Normally I don't pick on the weak. Sonic thrust! Zephyr! Take aim and blast it out of the sky!
Do it!
Never imagined there were Zeugles out there that could pretend to be statues.
That's because Zeugles don't come from nature. Who knows what else is lurking out there?
Yolvahan.
What is this place anyway? What's with these columns and steps?
No idea. I've never been here before either. Rena's convoy squads probably used it in the past.
I guess. It's definitely seen better days. You wouldn't know anything, would you, Shion?
Nope. And I'm not interested in learning either.
actually, these are Dahnan ruins. See? You can tell by the way the columns are decorated and stuff. They're all old Dahnan designs.
Are you saying these things were built more than 300 years ago, then?
Yeah. I have no idea what they were used for, though.
Huh.
It's amazing to think our ancestors were capable of making such structures. Hopefully there'll come a time when us Dahnans will be able to walk through here freely again.
That's exactly what you're fighting for, isn't it? Let's keep moving.
Yeah. Right.
Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Cutscene.
It's freezing in here. And after how hot it was outside, too.
It must be the cold air sweeping in from Cyslodia. It's the polar opposite of Calaglia, so I'd get used to it if I were you.
Is the little guy okay?
The little guy.
Oh, don't worry about Hootle. He's from Cyslodia. Probably just nerves is all. He's not really used to being around other people this much.
Rinwell, how about filling them in on what to expect from Cyslodia?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Well, for starters, nobody trusts nobody.
Come again?
Just like I said. You never know when Snake Eyes are watching you.
That's what they call their lord's henchmen, apparently.
Their official title is the Bureau of Civil Observation. They've got cronies undercover everywhere, observing us at all times.
So? Renan surveillance was an everyday part of life in Calaglia.
Difference is, in Cyslodia, it's not just Renans. They've got Dahnans spying on each other, too.
Damn.
Or in other words, there's the Snake Eyes themselves, plus all their small-time informants. All it takes is someone squealing on you, and it's straight to labor camp. No questions asked, no goodbyes. Of course,
This
informers are
sounds
rewarded
so
handsomely
fun.
for their deceit. Everyone's always got one eye open, waiting for the moment to inform on someone before being tattled on first.
Hence the not trusting one another, huh? In that case, what do you think they'll make of us?
Hard to say. Although, not being from Cyslodia will probably help, honestly.
Huh.
More trustful of outsiders than even your own people. Why go along with it, though? Why doesn't anyone take a stand?
Not everyone is strong enough to stand, Alphen. That's why the world needs people like us.
Yeah. Just gets more and more interesting, this story. Alright. Out of my way, octopuses.
I'll take you all off! No escape! Don't go charging off like that! Rising Wyvern! One final push!
Right!
Give them all we got!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Everything's coming up, Zephyr!
Everything's coming up, Zephyr. I have any skill points. I have 403. Anybody in here? What is this? Boost attack down 35. Weapon forged. What type's forged? Meals cooked 8. Bombs explode. Special ammo 50. Aerial enemies down by boost attack 20. Okay. Got some things to complete. Hello?
Normally I don't pick on the weak.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Pathetic!
Out of our way!
Eat dirt! Great! On to the next!
Roger that. This one's gonna be tough.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Barely a blip on our radar. The map real quick. Go to the left, or if we go to the right, that's to the exit. So let's go this way.
Get lost!
You're mine! It's over!
By the power of water!
Sonic thrust!
Your wings won't save you from me!
I'm on it!
Win! Barely a blip on our radar.
Did I collect that thing over there? I did not. Go back and grab this real quick. Ah man, this story though, like, the way these characters are developing, like, they're slowly trusting one another, like, very slowly. And I mean, it's understandable because with Danins and Renins, the Renins were always ruling.
Gotta break through! Severing wind! It's over!
I feel kind of funny.
Yeah, you're looking funny too.
Right. I should probably do something about that.
You're surrounded! Just stay calm!
There you go. So that feels
Together,
fun.
that wasn't even a
And
problem.
you're looking kind of funny too. Oh. Can't see a bottle. Nice. I think that's where we came. No, it's not. What if this red dot is? More ropers.
Out of our way!
You're mine! It's over! Still got some energy left?
Need you ask?
Glad you hear it! In that case, it's over!
There you go.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Time to find out what that red dot was. Oh, it's a big Zoogle.
That Zoogle looks tough, but
I think we're game
Sure,
for
we'll
it.
kill it. Oh, 15? Easy.
no choice.
Win!
Damn it! Sonic thrust! Try harder! Burn it!
What's wrong? Nothing. Focus on the fight.
You're mine! It's over! Mirage! Wind!
Mega Ray!
I'm on it.
Samurai Aqua!
Here I come! Strike!
By the power of water, I never miss!
Cleave right through him.
You can leave that to me.
Not so fast. I'm not over the hill just yet.
Do it!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Mirage Storm.
Sonic thrust!
Cannon.
I'm all stuffed
Take
up!
this!
Mega Ray!
Oh, just pipe down. Talon Storm. Touch cannon.
It's over! Severing wind!
That move!
Mirage! Here comes a big one!
What's happening?
This is it. Dig deep.
Easier said than done.
No excuses. This is up to us.
Not today! I owe you one.
Coming. Talon Storm.
It's over!
Cannon.
Rising Wyvern!
By the power!
Run you through.
Severing wind! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Astral flower. Nice.
With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
Ooh. Onyx mail.
And what have we got here?
I don't know. Equipment. Raid clothes. Onyx mail. Cool.
Oh, I saw that in a book once.
New
Those things
armor
are
for
worth a
health
lot.
and-
You're a little bookworm, aren't you?
That's Zephyr mean. Letting a shower, taking a bath. Now I'm just
no choice. No!
doing things.
Pierce through! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Take this!
Hear me! Flame of Fury!
We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Let's talk.
Cut them apart to your heart's content. Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Aye, aye, Captain. Once a character's art proficiency is reached a certain threshold, they'll learn new arts. Well, that's cool.
Get lost!
Sonic thrust! Rising Wyvern!
Searing Flame!
Mirage!
Wind! See ya!
Searing Flame! Reload!
It's over!
You dragon!
Got
Do
flyers?
it! I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Together, that wasn't even a
Next.
problem.
Oh, mushrooms. I need those. Getting over here.
Not much further now. The exit will take us straight into Cyslodia.
You're brooding again. What's eating at you?
You're brooding.
We
man.
defeated Balsef and liberated Calaglia from the Renans. Now, we're on our way to rescue our fellow Danans in Cyslodia. I'm committed to helping our people. You know that. But then, what happens after that? What's our endgame here?
Good question. The Danans vastly outnumber the Renans. Yet we rarely take up arms, because we know that when it comes to
Sorry
firepower,
about that, Chad.
we don't stand a chance.
Your boy staying thirsty.
Even if you succeeded in overthrowing the Lords and freeing Dana, then what? Lenegis would still hover over us, the Renan motherland behind it. If they so desired, the Renans could potentially use their might to wipe us off the planet in a second, no matter how powerful that blazing sword of yours is.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is we don't stand a chance. So what the heck are we even doing?
There's no sense in discarding today's victory for tomorrow's loss. If fighting yields even a single day of freedom, it will all have been worth it in the end. Who knows? Maybe that's the day we make preparations for the battle that will free us for good. Speaking pragmatically, the fact the Renans don't exterminate us all in spite of their technical advantage has to mean one thing. They need us. It's up to us to put a dent in their armor before they cotton on to our plan. That way, we force them to the negotiating table.
You want to negotiate with the Renans?
It's galling, I know, but it's the only way to survive while securing our freedom at the same time.
That's... But even so, we can't just...
If you lot are done talking, there's a lord we came to overthrow.
What about you, Shion? What do you plan on doing after we've given the lords the boot?
All I know is, my reasons for fighting aren't the same as yours. I'm through answering these pointless questions.
Well, damn. Be that way then.
So this is Cyslodia.
How far is it to the capital?
We've still got a ways to go. Also, the Zeugles here are different than those in Calaglia, so be careful.
Got it. Sounds like we should make sure we stick close together as we keep moving.
They should be weak to fire,
Agreed.
right?
Hey, Shion!
It'll be hard for me to use my rifle in a pinch if we're all bunched together. I'll follow behind the rest of you.
Right. Makes sense.
What's up with her? She seems even more upfront than back in Calaglia.
In case you forgot, we're in enemy territory now. If you don't get serious and focus on the task at hand, you'll be inviting trouble.
Don't take it personally. I think that's just the way she is.
Yeah.
Plus, you have to remember, with those thorns of hers, she's probably not used to anybody being all that friendly to her. The fact that you can't feel pain means you probably end up getting closer to her than she's used to.
You really think so?
We're talking about someone who came down to Dana all by herself. But you don't see her homesick for Lenegis at all, do you?
No.
No.
That alone speaks volumes about how difficult her whole situation must be.
Yeah.
It's your job as her partner to understand that, and give her the support she needs. You two are gonna be stuck together for a while, so the sooner you make nice, the better.
Make nice?
Yep. Now come on.
I get that they're not exactly on the best of terms, but... Is everything going to be okay with these people?
Rinwell, don't go too far ahead. You never know where Zeugles might be lurking.
Oh, we'll be fine. We've been able to handle them up until now.
Still, better that you hang back a bit.
No way! I'm the one who asked you to come here in the first place, remember?
Yeah, but if we lose you, we won't know where to go. Besides, it's old guys like me who should be sticking their necks out first.
But...
We need you in order to get in contact with the Resistance in Cyslodia.
We
So
don't
stick
know how
close
old
until we
Alphen
find them.
is. He might be
Okay?
older, if not
Okay.
as old as Zephyr.
thanks.
Now you've got me wondering. How'd you make it to Calaglia in the first place? I find it hard to imagine you didn't run into Zeugles along the way.
Are you good at hiding or something?
Yeah, that's it. I'm just really good at staying out of sight.
Wow. Still, you had to have been pretty lucky to have made it the whole way unscathed.
Lucky indeed. It's crazy to feel just how much the temperature has changed from crossing over a single peak.
Yeah.
Is it really that big of a difference?
Definitely. Calaglia was hot.
I can only tell from appearance, so... Achoo!
Oh.
You might not be able to feel it, but it sure looks like your body responds to it just the same.
Seems like it. So if I sneeze, I guess that it's a sign that it's getting chilly.
They say that sneezing is often the first sign you're coming down with the cold, too. That's all the more reason you need to be careful with...
Ha-choo!
Was that also a sneeze?
I just bit my tongue, that's all.
What?
No. It sounded a lot different from mine. But I could swear it was still...
It wasn't a sneeze, okay? Ha-choo!
Right.
Guess we both need to be careful out here in the cold.
Wasn't a sneeze, right? Wasn't a sneeze, chat. Wasn't a sneeze.
Normally I don't pick on the weak.
It's over!
These little ones are...
Less talking, more pummeling.
Everything's coming up, Zephyr.
Everything's coming up, Zephyr. Earth of a hero.
Is it hard leaving Calaglia behind?
No. Actually, it's kind of a relief to be away from there.
Really? What makes you say that?
Because it was getting to the point where every man, woman, and child would come up and talk to me like they knew me. I could barely find a moment to breathe, let alone relax.
Well, what you did was kind of a big deal, you know. You overthrew a Renan lord and burst open the gates of fire.
Yeah, but that was only because I had the blazing sword with me. We wouldn't have made it to Balseph without you and the Crimson Crows, Zephyr.
Yeah, maybe so. But you're still the one who took him out in the end. It's only natural for people to look up to those who protect them. You're a hero to those people.
I never asked to be one. I never asked to take the place of a lord in people's minds. I don't want it.
You're a strange one, Alphen. That's for sure.
You're a strange one.
If that's how you
Mr.
really
Alphen.
feel, then hold on to that. Listen to those thoughts when you feel lost and don't know what to do. If you can do that, you won't lose sight of who you are, or what the right path to take is.
The right path to take, huh?
I'll take you all on!
Win!
I'm on his side!
Sonic thrust! Here I come!
Dang.
Another notch in the old belt.
Keep them coming.
You like that taste of freedom?
Right, here goes! Sonic thrust! Burn in hell! No escape!
How's this?
Here I go!
Severing, don't let them form a pack!
I'm not done! Rising Wyvern!
I'll run you through!
Do it! Shoot! This ends now!
Consider
Why?
yourself finished! With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
Tomatoes.
I won't forgive you!
here I come!
I'll run you through! Still got some energy left?
Need you out?
Glad to hear
Mirage.
it. In that case, cover me. Pathetic.
I noticed the Zeugles here are a lot different from what we're used to back in Calaglia.
Correct.
It's because this realm is so cold. I imagine they had to be adapted to fit the climate.
Meaning if we hit them with fire up.
No choice. Take this! It's over!
See ya.
Mirage! Pierce through!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Would you like to warm up some?
Yeah.
Aren't there people in there?
You should let yourself unwind when you get the chance.
I guess there's no arguing with that.
Hey.
Hey there, got a room for a few more?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you're passing no judgment. All are welcome to bask.
Hey!
Medicine plus my tools I use to make accessories out of
Oh.
ore from time to time. That's cool. Alright, Shion. Go this way.
Right.
Huh.
What?
Hmm.
Hmm? Just great.
All right.
Wonder what he's fixing.
Nice.
Right.
Right.
A damn vegetable soup? Huh. Sounds pretty
Happy
good.
now, Shion?
Yeah, I'd say so.
She better be. After all,
She better be.
she ate.
I stopped before I was full, though.
What?
What? Why?
Houses in a place like this? People really live all the way out here?
The whole area is just little villages. This one's Messia 224.
Wait, I hear something. Sounds like people arguing.
Bureau agents. The Snake Eyes must be here. We should sneak past them. That was my original plan, since you all stick out so much.
Why? In case one of your people tattles on us?
It's the Renans who are making us do it.
Oh yeah? Like this Renan who you need to save your people's skin?
Well, that's rich coming from the Bright Eyes whose people are the reason we're in this mess in the
That's
first
enough.
place. But she started it!
3 centuries of resentment is too much to lay at a single person's feet. Same goes for you, Shion. You can't ignore the past when...
You're right.
Now,
If I were to guess, someone tipped off the Snake Eyes and they're here to make an arrest.
You'd better not be about to suggest we get involved.
that go for you too, Alphen?
Why? To liberate this realm's slaves, of course.
Are you still a slave?
Me? No.
Then tell me what it means to live unshackled.
Let me hear this speech, Alphen. Come on now.
I'll tell you what it means.
Oh.
It means living on your own terms. Being your own master.
Yeah.
Thinking and making decisions for yourself. And being prepared to accept the consequences. Understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Good. So prove it to me.
Shion.
Don't start with me. I'm not going, and that's that.
I understand. Just wait here with Rinwell till we get back, okay?
You're going in without the sword?
Looks to be that way. This is my choice, after all.
Your choice? Ugh, listen to yourself. That sword's useless to me without someone to use it. You go dying on me out there and you'll put our whole mission in jeopardy.
But I need us all to make it safely to Sisloden.
Too many sacrifices have already been made. We came here to put a stop to any more.
You've sacrificed something too, huh?
Hide somewhere until it's over. You hear me?
Damn those Renans. I hate seeing Danon's.
Let's get it.
Silence, Embedded! Anyone who fails to cooperate will be arrested and tried as a traitor to the realm.
Damn it.
Some rat must have sold us out again.
You there! You want me to haul you up on suspicion of civil disobedience?
But I didn't. Ah!
What? Leave him alone! An embedded dares defy the orders of his lordship? Know your place, slave!
Archie.
We can't use the blazing sword this close to the villagers. They could get hurt. But there are too many agents. Zephyr?
Law. Is that you?
What?
What's going on? Aren't we supposed to be fighting them?
You're alive.
What are you doing here? The realm of Cyslodia doesn't tolerate civil dissidents like you.
Who are you?
Law.
I hereby detain you in the name of his lordship!
Excuse me?
Zephyr? What the hell?
Zephyr!
Here they come!
Away!
Come on! Up! Oh, you to smithers! I'm the true gunslinger around here.
Sonic Crush! Rising Wyvern!
Hold that fire support!
You're finished!
If you...
Through! Fire in the Rising Wyvern! Hurrah! Gathering with it! Take this!
Turn the tables on us.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
I'm not done! Wind!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart for your heart's content.
It's over!
By the power of water!
Wind! Here I come!
Mega ray!
Big blast!
Come here!
Zephyr! Are you trying to get caught?
I'm sure that can be arranged.
Not if I can
F
help
this
it!
guy.
Big blast!
I don't even know who you are.
Rising Wyvern! Hurrah!
By the power
Oh. Cutscene.
What's going on, Zephyr? Why won't you fight him? Is that soldier someone you know?
Don't hurt him.
Huh? What are you...
Please.
Who is he?
It won't work, you know.
You never change, do you? You've always got that dim-doing look on your face! Zephyr!
I got it handled.
But he just...
He's my son.
Oh, so now you remember me. The nerve of you. I'm gonna wipe that
What?
damn look off your face once and for all! What in hell?
Damn. What?
You...
What are you?
Law.
Watch yourselves! The insurgents are armed!
enemy reinforcements. Use the sword.
I can't. The villagers will get caught in the blast. We need to fall back.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Zephyr!
Go. Leave without me.
You can't...
I'm not leaving without him.
Alphen, there's no time.
But what about the resistance? Everyone's counting on you!
Forgive me.
Ugh!
What? I have so many questions.
We've waited all night, but nobody's shown up.
No sign of Zephyr or an enemy pursuit. So, what's the plan now?
You really need to ask? We go rescue Zephyr.
If he's under arrest, They'll have taken him to Cisloden, the capital city. Assuming he's still alive, that is.
I can't believe Zephyr never told us he had a son. I wonder if the rest of the Crimson Crows knew about it.
And to find him in that village of all places. Some coincidence, huh?
Those fireworks you pulled out of your hat back there. They were astral arts, weren't they?
Shion, what the hell are you doing?
Except I've never heard of a Dahnan who can cast astral arts. Are you a Renan?
Like hell I am!
No, of course not. Renan's eyes light up when they use astral arts. And when you used an art, your eyes definitely didn't. So I guess that means you can't be a so-called Bright Eyes after all.
Sorry.
You're right. Those were astral arts I used. Same as the ones wielded by the Renans. A long time ago, my family, my people, were once known as mages.
A Dahnan mage? Up until now, I'd only ever heard of them in stories and rumors. Though now I've seen one with my own eyes, I suppose I'll have to believe it.
We've been in hiding for a long, long time. Even before the Renans first attacked.
Son? Yeah, I mean,
That's
I guess.
why no one knew about us.
Even before the Renans?
Yeah. My ancestors were persecuted and targeted for their gifts.
But it was by their
Twists and
fellow
turns of the story.
Dahnans.
Yeah.
They lived hidden away all these centuries, keeping their existence secret even from the Resistance. My mom and dad drilled it into me that I was never, under any circumstances, supposed to let anyone find out about us.
If that's the case, then why did you use your powers back there?
I don't know. One second I saw Zephyr about to be killed, and the next I was...
Dahnan astral arts. If the Renans knew such a threat existed, there'd be hell to pay.
Hey!
What? You think I'm gonna go to the Lords with this information? I'm a traitor and an outcast at this point. Or did you forget? What amazes me is how anyone could have that kind of power and yet keep it hidden all this time. Didn't you ever want to use it to help your people?
Don't talk like you know the first thing about me, Renan!
That's enough. Zephyr wouldn't want this.
Ralphing about to play Peacekeeper.
Listen, all I care about is taking out the Lords, okay? Which is no doubt what her people want too. Using her powers to help do it only makes sense.
Makes sense for who? Us? Besides, Zephyr comes first. We can't just abandon him.
It's fine.
Huh?
You're going to save Zephyr, right? If so, you're going to need my powers to do it. I don't want anyone else to die.
Cool. We'll
Are
take
you
it.
sure? Then let's get back to the village. We need to find out what happened.
What's wrong?
Nothing, just... I'm surprised how dark out it is.
Why wouldn't it be? It's still night after all.
No, that's what's weird. A lot of time's passed since we arrived in Cislodia. You'd figure the sun would have come up by now.
Oh, right. It's not like this back in Calaglia, is it? To be honest, I completely forgot. Basically, it's always night in this realm.
The fuck?
Huh?
It's been that way forever. It never gets any brighter outside, even in the morning.
So it's always dark all day long?
But how? How is that even possible? Did the Renans cause this?
Of course they did. It's complicated to explain, though. It'd be easier to just get to Cisloden so you can see what's going on for yourself.
Okie dokie.
I'll take your word for it. But right now, finding Zephyr comes first.
Zephyr left the party, vegetable juice recipe.
I wonder how Zephyr's doing. If that law guy is his son.
Craft brownie cake. Sure.
Just shouldn't be rough with him.
I want to believe that. But those...
All of creation across the heavens stems from the 6 essences. We lack only darkness while they are without light. Thus, to achieve perfection...
What are you muttering over there?
I was practicing a magic incantation.
A magic what?
An incantation? Is it anything like the spells that people use today?
Not quite. It takes time for me to finish my chants, so I'm practicing saying them quickly and accurately. You know, just in case. I've always tried my best never to use magic if I can avoid it up until now.
You said you and your family used to live in hiding, right? Because you were a mage. Where did all the other mages go? Sorry, I didn't realize it was such a sensitive topic.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's definitely a sensitive topic.
Hey, so, about my magic.
You want to keep it a secret, right?
Yeah, sorry.
A little late for that after what happened in the village, don't you think?
Easy, Shion.
It's just...
Hmm?
I didn't want Zephyr to die. That's why I used it.
Understand.
I know. And we might have lost him without your help. So thank you, Rinwell.
Sure.
Blending in.
Is that owl okay? It's been stiff as a board for a while now.
You're right. I wonder what's up with it. Come here. It's okay. I won't hurt you. Crap!
Huh? What happened?
I hate to say this, Rinwell, but I lost Hootle. I didn't mean to scare him, but he took off.
Hootle? He's right next to you.
He is? All I see is snow.
Dan and owls conceal themselves when they feel threatened. I guess he's still not quite used to being around other people yet.
Understandable.
That would explain it. I should have been more careful with him. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm the only human he's comfortable with. Come here, Hootle.
No.
Damn, he was that close?
So cute.
He's just a little wary of you. I think he gets that you're going to be with us for a while, though. Step in the right direction. If you call his name, he might eventually respond at least.
Got it. Thanks.
At least he's not sick or something.
Indeed. It's quite a relief.
No. Wrong direction. Gots to go the other way for the village.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Here I go.
You're finished!
It's over.
Severing wind! Mirage! Sonic thrust!
These ones can run rings around us.
Take this! It's over!
999. Wait, what else should I have? Yeah.
Enemies who can cast astral arts can be pretty difficult. Not only are they powerful, but their range lets them strike us before we even get close.
Actually, I can just disrupt astral arts.
What do you mean?
When someone is casting an art, their focus has to be entirely on the incantation. So right when they're completing the casting, I just kinda steal it from them.
What?
Really? Then what do you do with the energy you've stolen?
I hold on to it and use it whenever I want, like I can with my own magic.
It's crazy.
The thing is, I can only unleash that art once. After I use it, it's gone. Oh, also, when I steal astral energy, the enemy will lose focus, which means they can't cast anything else for a while.
So not only can you steal their energy, but doing so incapacitates them too? That's amazing, Rinwell. I didn't realize your magic could do so much.
It's actually something of a secret technique within my clan, so I kinda had to learn it.
Well, if we come across any tough enemies that use incantations, I'm sure that power of yours will come in real handy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's tricky to pull off, but you can count on me.
It's eerily quiet.
No sign of Zephyr. You think they took him away already?
What say we quit hiding and go ask some villagers? Someone's bound to report us no matter what we do, so we might as well.
Hey, Shion!
What? You heard her. She's got a point. Our cover was blown last night. Where's the sense in sneaking around?
And what if there are soldiers lurking about?
They would have followed us to the cabin already.
Yeah.
Relax. The coast is clear. Let's hurry and speak to the villagers.
Is she always like that? I don't know how you managed to put up with her.
What makes you think I'm managing?
That's a fair point.
Let's try talking to the villagers.
Messia 224. That's a weird name.
Messia is basically a code. It indicates it's a small village.
So it's not its actual name? Then does that mean that 224 is...
Yeah, it's merely a serial number assigned to it for administrative purposes.
So the Renans even get to decide what places are called out in this realm.
Hello there, sir.
You're the friends of that man the Bureau agents took away. Please, leave us alone. We don't want any trouble.
Answer our questions and we'll leave you in peace. Where did the agents take our friend?
Sisluden, the capital. That's what they said.
I knew it.
What did we ever do to deserve this? We haven't even crossed the street without looking first. Why are they after us?
Come on, we're wasting time.
You'll need to hurry if you want to get your friend back. Not a single person who's been taken to Sisleden has ever returned.
Hey, keep quiet. You're trying to get us all killed.
How to hell with that. Go on, report me. See if I care.
I thought this Sisleden was a city. Is it a prison camp?
It's the realm's capital. Though when you're forbidden to move freely like we are, there isn't much difference.
Yeah.
My parents and siblings were taken by the Snake Eyes. I haven't heard from any of them since. For all I know, they're long dead by now. Anyway, go! And kill as many Snake Eyes as you can for me while you're there!
All right. Just...
Damn.
There. People are really terrified of the Snake Eyes. They've got them jumped.
They may be Lord Ganabelt's lackeys, but
Lord
for all
Ganabelt.
intents and purposes, It's the Snake Eyes who control the realm. One wrong look, and you're hit.
So Zephyr's being moved to Cisloden. Let's cross our fingers we catch up with him on the way.
I mean, the plan was always for me to take you guys to Cisloden anyway. But a word of advice.
Oh?
There's a forest we have to pass through on our way there. I won't lie to you. It'll be dangerous.
More Zoogle?
Wild ones at that. They hunt in packs, led by the biggest, meanest one. My friends and I got cornered by one on our way to—
We'll just have to keep our... The forest we're about to walk through is pretty dangerous. Let's make sure we're prepared before we go further.
Correct.
Rinwell, if you get injured, just let Shion know, okay?
This should definitely keep you guys full.
A tank of Shion.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
And here I was thinking I could get some rest. Is something the matter?
The matter? No, nothing like that.
Then if it's all the same to you, I'll be going to sleep, thanks.
Is chatting with me really that much of a drag?
I just don't get the point, that's all. Is there some pressing reason why we have to talk right now?
I don't know, I think we should all make an effort to get to know one another. What if there's an emergency?
An emergency?
What if one of us suddenly got sick?
Then I'd cure them with my healing arts and we'd move on.
That's easy for you to say. But for the person doing the asking, it may not be so easy to approach you.
If they can't work up the courage to approach me, that's their problem. Unless you're suggesting I'd refuse to heal someone for the fun of it.
I didn't say that.
Like children.
So what then? Quit beating around the bush and just tell me.
Look, what I'm trying to say is... if we're going to be traveling together, it makes more sense to do it as companions, rather than being at each other's throats the whole time.
This is true.
I still don't get it. But I do understand that whatever it is, it obviously must mean a lot to you. I'm not trying to make things more difficult for you just for the sake of it. So, I'll make more of an effort to talk every now and then, even when we don't have to. Happy?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Then if you don't mind, I'm going to get some sleep. Have a good night.
Didn't get it, huh?
I think it's time we go to sleep.
Interesting. But not closer with Shion.
How long do you plan on just sitting around doing nothing, Alphen? Because it looks to me like you're taking your sweet time getting ready.
I'm not procrastinating, if that's what you're implying.
Oh? Sure looks like it to me. You had me worried you'd forgotten our mission. Again.
I know. You don't need to keep reminding me.
Hey, Alphen. I'm already over here.
Right. Thanks for letting me know.
I saw you talking with that Bright Eyes before lights out last night. Mind telling me what you two discussed?
Nothing in particular.
What? Her? She's a... I know we're working with her, but that doesn't mean we have to play nice with her.
Look, we're all going to be traveling together for a while. It's only going to make things harder if we're at each other's throats. If all we do is bark orders at each other instead of working together, that's not much different than how it is for the rest of us. I think it's important that we all understand each other and work together as equals, if it's at all possible.
Do we, though? Because I sure don't get the feeling she means to do the same.
As soon as Zephyr disappears, all hell breaks loose. We can't get anything done if things stay tense like this. But what the hell am I supposed to do? Well, I guess I'll just have to keep hammering away at them and see how it goes.
That's the right attitude, buddy. Another day, another wall.
Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
So this is the forest teeming with Zeugles you warned us about. No sign of Zephyr, though.
Which means either they had the skills to make it through safely, or we're too late, and the strays got to them first.
Do you say every thought out loud?
Just the true ones. Are we moving or what?
Don't worry, Hootle. It's okay.
I can barely see enough to take 2 steps forward without bumping into something.
Yeah. I'll have to be careful not to miss anything coming from off the path.
This... Hi, Hootle!
Take this! You're finished!
Sharp it!
Now I can let loose!
I'm ready!
Mirage!
Excuse me.
This could be useful.
It's freezing. I can barely feel my toes.
Let's find a way back up quickly, then.
Antidote rock.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
Hello there, ropers.
Get lost!
It's over! Win! Mirage! No! No escape!
Whatever you do, just stay...
Nice.
Barely a blip on our radar. Get lost!
Severing wind! Now I can let loose. It's on!
You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl like...
These little ones are hardly worth our
Too
time.
easy.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
I could easily see us getting lost here while we're trying to find Zephyr. I get this is supposed to connect the capital to the villages. But why's it got to be so winding?
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Rising Wyvern!
Okay,
You are
here
in
I go.
tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's
The
content.
animation in this game
Our work
is
is done
beautiful.
here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion. We're so high up.
Down here real quick.
There.
Kill these ones.
Severing wind!
Oh my god.
Damn it!
Never miss.
Wind!
Raging cascade.
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware with that Gemini Aqua.
Good kills.
Barely a blip on our
Grab
radar.
said chest. 1050 gold. Nice. That's red chest over there. I kind of want it.
Get lost!
Wind! You're mine! Mirage! Pierce through!
Foes are surrounding us. It's like trying to keep up with a wolf. Lunar flash.
Wind!
Dance in the wind. Field.
Mirage! Severing wind!
Go. It's over. Here's the flame. It's showtime.
You're mine!
Thunderbolt.
Rising Wyvern!
There we go.
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Red chest, baby. Onyx One Piece.
Hey, new equipment!
Does that go to you? Does.
Hey, Rinwell, do you always have to say an incantation before you cast an art?
Yeah. They don't really add any extra power or anything, but reciting them is what allows the astral energy to come together and flow through me. It takes time to complete, but they're what lets me use such strong magic in the first place.
What happens if someone interrupts you while you're in the middle of chanting?
Then I have to start over from the beginning. As soon as my concentration breaks, any astral energy I've accumulated disperses.
Got it. So once you start reciting, that's our cue to make sure that no enemies can get near enough to disrupt you.
Yeah, that would be appreciated. Although, I do have one fun trick up my sleeve. Once I finish chanting a full incantation, I can hold on to a single astral art without casting it right away.
So once the astral energy's in place, you can choose to set it off whenever you want? That's amazing.
Yeah, I don't fully have the hang of it just yet, but I'm sure it'll come in handy sooner or later.
Probably. Rinwell is my favorite character. Oh man. She is pretty cool.
Should this really be here?
The Dan and Manger. That's a big wolf.
Right, here goes! Win! It's on! Take this! You're finished! Trick! Next!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Easy peasy, ha hoodle.
What's over here?
Get lost!
Severing wind! Wind!
I'm ready!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Do it! Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Here I come! You're finished! You're through!
Do it!
Dang. I want to see what
This should make for some
Rinwell's
good
fucking
weapon crafting material.
special attack is.
What's wrong? Huh? I guess.
Wolf Zoo. I'll take it out.
Got it. For real?
We've got company, and not the nice kind either.
Rinwell, get back!
And miss all the action? Who do you take me for?
Out of our way!
It's a big target, at least.
Don't underestimate its speed.
Here I come! It's over!
There's too many of them!
Take this! It's over! Win! Aim for the weak spot!
You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Coming through! It's about to strike!
You're on! Look sharp, everyone! Strike! Hit it through! Rising Wyvern! Rising Phoenix! Severing Wind!
I'm only getting started!
It's on! I'm not done! Eat this!
Bam, bam.
Here I come!
Now! Reload! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Oh!
Hear me! Flame of
Take
fury!
this! You're finished!
Getting stronger!
Switching up its
There's movement! Watch out!
Lightning condensed!
You're mine!
Searing
You're
flame!
finished!
Reload! Mega ray! Back into the fray!
Rising Wyvern!
Ghost
You're
raging
on!
cascade!
Severing Wing! More sequels?
Keep calm
You've got
and
'em on
take
the
them
run.
down! Don't get cocky!
Right. Still anyone's fight.
Got it! Now's our chance!
You're finished!
Raging, we're doing! This ends now!
Come on.
Consider yourself finished!
You okay, Rinwell?
I'm fine.
What do you notice now?
It smells like blood.
Oh God.
Sis.
Nah, don't tell me.
All these Zeugles.
Okay.
They're dead. What happened here?
They didn't do this to each other. So then how?
Who is doing it? Zephyr? I definitely have a sword. Oh. It's a katana. Almost. Hello, you. Who are you?
Who is that guy?
No way. One person did all of this?
Oh.
Who was that guy?
Do you think he could have been the Lord we're looking for? Ganabelt?
I doubt a lord would deign to roam around a place like this alone. Besides, what business would a Renan have with killing Zeugles?
Now that I look at it, it was a good call staying out of his way, I think. Look at this. He took them out with a single slice. This guy's no amateur. You okay?
Yeah.
We should get going. Zephyr needs us. That knight back there sure wasn't messing around. If he's not a lord, what is he?
I have no idea. I've never...
Never seen anything like him. Cyslodia.
There it is. Cysloden.
What's...
They're kind of the key to this whole realm. You'll see what I mean when we get there.
What's on your mind?
First, Rinwell appears out of nowhere. Right then, we bump into Zephyr's son, who's with the enemy. Somehow, we get away scot-free because the Snake Eyes don't even bother chasing after. Is it really a coincidence?
You think it was a trap?
What?
If not for the whole Astral Arts episode, I'd be worried. But no, she's not behind this. Perhaps an unwitting pawn in someone else's plan.
What? All this?
Maybe. All I know is it all slots together a little too nicely for my liking.
Right.
Not that dwelling on it'll get us anywhere. Trap or otherwise, we've got a lord to defeat. So how do we get inside?
What?
Well, we can't just march into the Viper's nest through the front door, surely.
There's a secret passage near a spring on the outskirts of the city. We can get in through there.
Okay.
I hate camping out.
I think he's saying something's over there.
Yellow Forest.
So the guys we saw back in Messia were Snake Eyes. And your group fighting them is
The Silver Swords. Heck, we even have members working within the Snake Eyes gathering intel for us.
Sounds like it involves a lot of double crossing.
It does. But it keeps us alive and one step ahead. Calaglia wouldn't have been liberated without those double agents.
No choice! Wind! Mirage! Sonic thrust! Wind! Here I come! Not a chance! It's over! Mirage!
Too easy.
Well, looky here.
Rinwell. Hey, Rinwell!
What are you doing here? If the Snake Eyes spot you here, they'll...
So you did make it back alive. Man, am I glad to see you safe.
Barely. When we all got separated, I thought...
They're fine. They all got back in one piece. Well, Azugul took a bite out of 2 of our guys, but what matters is you're safe. So,
Meet Alphen and Shion.
You mean you made it to Calaglia?
Well, it's kind of a long...
Your call, Rinwell. But everyone, use this passage whenever you need to go in or out of the city.
Stay away from the front gate. Got it.
How do the Renans not know about this secret route of yours?
Cisloden's an
Fair
old
question.
city. It's littered with pathways that people have long forgotten. But keep your voice down. We don't know how long this route will stay hidden.
Cisloden.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Alright, chat. I'm gonna leave this one here for now. We made it to Cisloden. And next stream, we're gonna save Zephyr and see what's after. Whatnot. But I appreciate all y'all sticking around, watching with me, playing, hanging out. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, and you're not already subscribed, leave a like. I'm trying to do this daily, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss when I go live or upload. And yeah, it's been Destruction, guys, and we'll see you later.